It's Week 13 of the NFL.
And we'll see the Broncos' speedy running back, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing.
It's the Broncos and the Giants.
All that and more coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season, winners of 8 of their last 10. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Joshua Hines-Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, last game he had 2 sacks, got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves.
And the pressure gets to him again. Josh Hines-Allen, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
Now it's Goff. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Goff now to throw. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll fake the give. Now Goff steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Value three. DC.
Throwing again is Goff. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Goff. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Potential grounding, offense.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there...
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Devon Achane with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense and receiver Zay Flowers set to take over once more. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis. So to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. To throw, Mayfield. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Montgomery on the counter. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And able to get this to the 31. When you look at this Bronco defense, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes in number...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Zay Flowers, 31 yards. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Gone. And this will be caught by Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. To throw is Goff. It's complete to Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Goff.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7-7, our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Devon Achane, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos have taken the lead. So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Achane.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd down and a yard. Achane gets it from the gun.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
Draw play to Ford. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Goff now looks to throw. He'll buy some time right. It's Williams on the catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Goff.
Throw caught by Achane.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Broncos.
DC.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A shotgun snap for Goff.
A quick slant to Hill.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it with Achane.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll run. Achane. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2nd and goal from the 1. Just beating the play clock is Goff.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal.
Goff going to keep it himself. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Jared Goff scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
It's complete, and he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Completes it to Coleman. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mayfield now. This one complete to Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where you see the final score there. Christian McCaffrey, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Chris Olave, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Landry Jones leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. It was Devon Achane who's had the strong first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gaudin.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Play action. It's Goff. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. Goff now looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Back to throw, Goff.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
New York's offense back out there and set to go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Giants.
Throwing, Mayfield. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Kyle Duggar. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Mayfield. That pass complete to Moore. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
So the Broncos coming out now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Achane. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff. And this will be caught by Brown. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 26.
3rd and 2. Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
96 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And a quick throw here. That's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. To throw is Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The possession switching back to the New York Giants. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Mayfield. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
Mayfield looks to throw. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Mayfield. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
To throw, Mayfield.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
That's good for a Giants first down.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. Fighting him off.
Down at the 25.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Play fake. Mayfield.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Moore, the man in motion.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
Wiggles free. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another New York Giants.
A run here with McBride.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McBride. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll drop to throw. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Escaping, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Baker Mayfield taking it in from a yard out.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the two-point conversion.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, 5.
They'll look to throw, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Coleman has it here right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the New York Giants.
Mayfield down.
Finding Hawkinson here on the out route. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Throwing, Mayfield.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They'll look to throw again. And now another one thrown incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mayfield to throw it. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Going to the air again with Mayfield.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Stokes.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Achane.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
114 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
First down, Broncos.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Broncos, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10.